Hi, my name is Stacy Denellian, and I am coming to you from our Operation Gratitude headquarters down here in Los Angeles, California. And today we are going to show you how to stuff a battalion buddy. These battalion buddies go to the children of our deployed service members so they have something to hold on to while their loved ones away. So let's get started. Each bear has its own kit. So one kit will stuff a full bear. So inside your kit, we'll have a battalion buddy jacket, a hang tag, a bear's skin, the nose is already stuffed, and then you are also going to have instructions. This is your stuffing. This is 6 ounces of stuffing. It will fill one complete bear perfectly. So it's really important that if you are working with 1, 5, 10, 100 bears, you are working one bag of stuffing at a time. So use one kit for one bear. So you're gonna start by opening your stuffing. It's a nice perforated edge here. Keep that aside. You don't have to take the stuffing out of the bag, but you do definitely wanna make sure that it's fluffing up. So that way, if you feel like you want to take it outside of your bag, you can, because this stuffing will expand. So I'm going to fluff up my stuffing and then I'm going to stick that inside my bag so I don't have a mess on the table or on my workstation. I'm going to stick the stuffing back inside my bag, and then going to go ahead and start stuffing our bear. So the bears are closed with a Velcro strip on the very back. So it's really important that you take the Velcro, this is the rough part, and you flip it onto the skin of the bear. That way when you're putting your hand inside the bear, it doesn't get stuck inside. So what we're gonna do to start is we're going to fluff the extra stuffing again, and we're gonna start with his head. And like I said before, his nose is already stuffed. So we're gonna stick some stuffing in his head. So after you stuff your head, you're gonna move to the arms. So it's like the head, shoulders, knees, and toes song. Go ahead and you're gonna start putting stuffing in the arms. So I'm gonna take 2 fingers, I'm gonna push some of this stuffing. Your fingers are not gonna go to the very tip, but we want the stuffing all the way to the top. So I'm gonna put some stuffing in and I'm going to push my paw down over my 2 fingers and I'm gonna pull up the stuffing. So that way there's stuffing inside. And I'm gonna stick more stuffing in so I can fill the rest of his arm in. Once one arm is done, I'm going to the other side. We're gonna stuff the other arm. And remember, all your stuffing is gonna fit in the bear. So if you have extra stuffing, you're probably gonna need to put more stuffing inside your bear. Or if you don't have enough stuffing, you wanna make sure that your arms are not overfilled or your legs are overfilled. So I'm moving down to my bear's legs. So this one, the toes are a little bit further away than the hands. So I am going to stick my whole hand pretty much down in there, but I'm pulling the bear leg down to my fingers. So my fingers are right up here and I'm gonna pull this back so there's stuffing in the toes. So there's perfect stuffing in the foot of my bear. And then I'm going to break up that stuffing again to fill up his leg. And you wanna make sure he's not bumpy and lumpy. As you see, this stuff is a little clumpy. So once you spread out your stuffing, and you're gonna kind of massage it inside the leg, as we like to call it, just to where he doesn't have clumps of stuffing. But now his leg is stuffed, now I'm gonna move to the next foot. I'm gonna stuff his tips of his toes. Just by bringing this down again, I'm bringing this foot down to my fingertips. So I have stuffing at the tips of the toes and I'm pulling it out. I'm gonna add more stuffing to the legs. All right, that way it doesn't flop around. All right. Next up as he has his arms and his legs stuffed. Next, we're gonna give him something to sit on. So we need to stuff the bottom end, and I have just a little bit of stuffing left. I'm gonna pull that out so I can see what I have to work with. And I'm going to put some stuffing inside, and I'm going to push it. It's his belly and his tush that we're gonna fill up first. While you're filling this up, you wanna make sure you have stuffing in the joints so he doesn't have any floppy legs. So as you're stuffing the bottom area, you're going to push stuffing within your joints as well. Now we're gonna fill the rest of his body cavity, and I just have a little bit of stuffing left. So as we put that in again, I'm going to make sure that I have all of my joints filled with stuffing. So we are almost there. Okay, so all of my stuffing's in my bear, but do you see how my arm's a little floppy? I need to stick a little bit more stuffing inside his joint there. That way he's not waving, and his neck. So his neck's a little wobbly, so I am going to push some stuffing inside his neck and then make sure that he is full. So after that, I always squeeze him to make sure that nothing's going too wild on his arm. This one needs a little bit more stuffing. And then once we're done stuffing the bear, he's nice and squishy, we're ready to seal him. So my Velcro stayed on his fur, but again, if it did not, you want to make sure you remove any loose stuffing on the Velcro, and then you will seal him closed. So your nice bear is squishy, and then we're going to put his jacket on. So we're going to open that up with the Velcro. We're going to put this little jacket on his arms, and we're going to make sure that his jacket is sealed nice and neat. So I always start from the bottom, but you can do it however you would like, so long as his jacket is closed. And then the final touch is the Battalion Buddy hang tag. So we are going to put that over his neck like a tie and underneath his collar. So your bear is now complete. Thank you so much for participating.